Hi everybody, I wanted to show you, I just finished one of these stories by Stacy using my video camera for the first time, so I hope it'll look okay. It comes with an album and then this little workbook to help you write a story so that it's not just throwing your pictures in and writing a few details. And then it also comes with some journaling things, and there's also some little quotes in here that are nice too. But I just use the journaling ones for my book. I have to say that I thought this might be a little chintzy for me, but after doing one of these, I really love that it's more than just a mini album. It really is a little story in a book, and I love how this workbook helped me clarify my thoughts. At first, I wasn't going to fill it out. I thought I would just journal as I went with each photo and stuff, but doing it this way, following this plan, really helped me organize what I was going to say and also go a little deeper in what I was going to say other than the surface stuff. So this is really nice. This comes in every single album, so don't hesitate to use this. Really push yourself a bit to tell the story in more than the basic details. So let me just show you. I don't know how close this is going to show because my video camera is very high up. I've got to practice with this. But this is the album I made this morning. Didn't take too long. I had already cut out 4x4 photos. I had them developed yesterday and picked them up. This does not come with stamp sets, but there are stamp sets that you can buy that kind of are made to go with it, and I didn't think ahead here, but I will show you. Here's one of them. They're on the pages in the catalog right after the story by Stacy. There's two nice stamp sets, and so I just decided, I'm going to do it like a scrapbook, so I'm going to add some stamping in there. And then this quote here, 1,000,000 feelings, 1,000 thoughts, 100 memories, one person, that's in that stamp set too. And this booklet is about, or this little mini album is about my son's experience in the Army. He went through basic training, but didn't make it all the way through because he had injured himself. Basically grew up with kind of pigeon-toed all his life, and they still took him into basic training, and he was in constant pain whenever he was running. So they didn't let him finish, and he got almost to the end. So it was very sad. But anyway, I wanted to do a little mini book. I first was going to make it for him, but then I just decided to make one for me about his experience in there. And there is a title page that you can use. Of course, you can use any of your own stuff too, but just to make it really simple and easy, they've got a little title page for you, and I just did some stamping on that. And then, of course, on my very first page, I started making mistakes. Now, they give you lots of extra journaling cards here. Look at all these ones I have left, and I even cut one up. So you can definitely make mistakes and still go on to just, use another journaling card. But I don't like to waste things, so I decided I would cut up one of the journaling cards and just fix my mistakes and then keep that kind of look going through the whole time, through the whole book. So even though I didn't make as many mistakes as you might think from all the spaces that I did, I only made a couple mistakes in the whole book. I did kind of highlight words just by using cut up journaling cards. And then I put some stamping in here, and then I used this stamp as the background in each one in some military colors. And I didn't stamp it directly because I wanted to keep it light so I could write over it and see the lines. So I did a stamp off on scrap paper first and then came back and stamped on these. So that way I could still see the lines. So here we go. There's the first page with my little mistakes. I just had one mistake actually, but then I just highlighted other words. And so I continued to do that throughout the thing. This is from the stamp set here. So just a little 4x4 book is really wonderful. This is from the stamp set here, because it doesn't take long, and yet you're telling a story. So when you've gone through that workbook, you're going to find that these words flow a lot easier. So I'm not going to read all my book here, but just basically telling the story of a mom's hard life while her son is in basic training and she doesn't have much communication. And then some things that actually happened to him while he was there and that he told us about in letters and in the very rare phone call that he would get. And all of these are more stamp effects that I use there. Just to add, it doesn't even take much, you know. And if you're not a stamper, that's okay. You don't have to stamp either. But, you know, this is going to be a nice little book. I can't wait to show it to them. Then on the last page, they have this little thing where you have created by love, and it's actually about a 2.5 by 2.5 square, but I had a picture that was longer than that, so I just, you know, wrote my name under that. So I think it looks good without actually being in that square. So just a beautiful little book, and it goes together, and I started to think, oh my gosh, Mother's Day's coming up. I could make one for my mom, tell her about all the things I love about her, or you could tell a story about some, you know, a great day that you had. There's so many different things, but I like it. I like this book. I like the workbook that comes with it, and I think it's like $13.95. So, you know, I think that's pretty nice. The booklet is super high quality, and all the pages are stitched in too, which is nice. I think one of the books, the red one, I think has a white inner liner where you could actually stamp on the cover itself. But it comes in 3 different colors. Here they are. So I highly recommend it, you guys.